I'm going to teach you about location of angle pairs. First, I'm going to give you a few definitions before I start to teach. Parallel lines, as you should already know, are lines that do not intersect. We have transversal, which is a line that crosses over other lines. I have that line being red and the radial lines being black. And then I have coplanar lines. They're just lines that lay on the same plane. And this is a parallel. These are parallel lines. Okay. These are corresponding angles. Okay. They are two angles that are corresponding because they have corresponding positions. What that means is they are both on the left side of this transversal right here, and they are both like on the top part of their line that we're laying on, these two angles right here. And yeah, these are the same measurement, but here we are. These angles are congruent on the alternate interior angles. Okay, alternate interior angles are two angles that lie between the two lines on opposite sides of the transversal. So there's a transversal, they're on the interior of these parallel lines, but they're on the opposite side of the transversal, because this is on the left side, that's on the right side. Now, these are congruent angles because of where they lie. If I had, these could also be alternate interior angles. They would also be congruent. Would be the same measurement. And, yeah. The next one I have are alternate exterior angles. These angles are also congruent. And alternate exterior angles are two angles that lie outside the two lines on opposite sides of the transversal. They're on the outside of the parallel lines, and they're also on opposite sides of the transversal. Next we have our consecutive interior angles. There are two angles that lie between two lines and on the same side of the transversal. These ones are not congruent. If it'd be congruent, it'd be alternating angles. But these, yeah. Next we have our vertical angles. They're two angles opposite each other when two lines cross, and these are congruent because they do have the same measurement. And these would also be like one here and here. Those would also be vertical angles, and they would also be congruent. This right here are same side exterior angles. They same side exterior angles are exterior angles on the same side, but of the transversal, but exterior of the parallel lines, as you can see here. These are not congruent. They'd be congruent this and this, or this and this. Same thing on this side. Okay. Now we have a linear pair. This is supposed to be an arrow. And a linear pair is a pair of adjacent supplementary angles, which are these two angles right here. Adjacent is like next to, so this is one angle, which is next to this angle. And supplementary means like they add up to 180 degrees. So these two angles right here add up to 180 degrees. Last but not least, we have perpendicular lines. And a perpendicular line is just when two lines meet at 90 degrees. These are just meeting, they're not crossing at 90 degrees. And these would be congruent too. This would also add up to 190. Yeah, that's it.